accounts, the gospel accounts of our Lord and his words, his actions, we can actually meditate on his life. And by meditating on his life, meditating on his words, meditating on his actions, we can get to know him very, very well. And some would say even more so than perhaps the apostles, because we meditate, we go deeper into the significance and meaning of all the events that are recorded in the scriptures. And this is actually something that Holy Mother Church encourages us, strongly encourages us to do, to meditate on the life of Christ. And I've spoken a number of times about meditation. I mentioned that, in the past, people knew that if you wanted to have a serious relationship with God, you had to apply yourself to the practice of meditation. And by meditation, I mean Christian meditation or Catholic meditation, not like Buddha's meditation or all these different forms of meditation. So meditation, using our faculties, using our intellect, using our imagination to try to imagine, what was it like when Christ healed the leper, when he touched the leper and says, yes, I will it, be healed. We can imagine ourselves being there. We can imagine the scene happening right in front of us. We can, try to imagine different aspects of the scene. And by using our imagination, we gain a greater appreciation of the event, but we also have a deeper understanding of the event and the significance of that event and how it applies to us. But it really enables us to get to know what Christ is like and to understand the extent of his love, especially his touching that leper. He didn't need to touch the leper. He could have just snapped his fingers and said, yes, be healed. But he touched him. So a very, very significant detail, right? And when we meditate upon that, it enables us to understand more fully his love. And of course, one of the things that we ought to meditate on quite a lot, and in fact, there's a particular religious order called the Passionists that are dedicated to meditation on the Passion. Because it is especially through the passion and death of our Lord that God manifests the extent of his love for us, also manifesting what sin does to him or did to Christ. So such benefits to be gained by this practice of meditation. So if you're not in the habit of doing that, I encourage you to do that. Same as with Lectio Divina. Lectio Divina is when you take a verse, a passage, and you read it over and over again a number of times, and each time you're meditating on it, meditating on the meaning, and hopefully going deeper each time you read that verse or that passage to yourself again and again. So I encourage you to do that. It's important for us to know what God is really like. It's important for us to know and to understand how much he really loves us, not just in a general sense, but how much he loves each and every one of us.